Mastering effective discussions in English. Today we learn how to express opinions clearly. Let's start with simple phrases for beginners. In my opinion, this is a good idea. Now, let's move to B1 level expressions. From my point of view, the plan works. Be careful with as far as I know. Let's look at B2 level for professional debates. I am convinced that we need more data. Now, let's use conditionals for suggestions. If we consider the costs, it is expensive. Wouldn't it be better if we waited? How do you interrupt someone politely? Sorry to interrupt, but I have a question. May I add something to that point? Let's practice a real dialogue now. I think we should launch the product now.
Sorry to interrupt, but is it ready?
If we consider the market, yes.
Wouldn't it be better if we tested it first?
Great. You just used B2 English. Remember the phrase of the day. See you in the next lesson. Let's dive into the grammar of conditional sentences. We use if plus past simple, would plus verb.
Does this structure sound polite in a meeting?
Yes, it makes your suggestions sound less aggressive. Let's try a practical example about a budget.
If we increase the budget, we could hire more staff.
Perfect. That is a very professional way to suggest it. Now, let's practice interrupting a colleague politely.
Can I use excuse me to stop someone?
It works, but adding a reason is more effective. Let's role-play a business meeting scenario.
I think we should focus on social media.
Now, interrupt me to ask about the cost.
Sorry, could I just ask about the budget?
That was excellent and very natural. Let's look at how to guide the topic back.
How do I say let's go back politely?
Try saying returning to our main topic.
Can I say anyway, as I was saying?
Yes, but it is slightly more informal. Let's practice a scenario with a distraction.
Wait, did you see that email?
Now, guide the conversation back to the meeting.
Let's get back to the main topic, please.
That was very effective and professional. Let's review the conditional structures again.
Can we use if I were you?
Yes, but use it carefully with superiors. Instead, try it might be helpful to.
That sounds much more diplomatic.
Exactly. Diplomacy is key in B2 English. Let's try a quick vocabulary drill.
I am ready for the challenge.
What phrase is used to refocus a meeting?
The answer is B.
Correct. Next one, hypothetical suggestion.
It must be A.
Well done. You are getting the hang of it. Now, let's look at a real-world email.
Is this email too direct?
Yes, it sounds like a command. How could we rewrite it using conditionals?
It would be better if we changed the deadline.
That is much more professional. Let's summarize what we learned today.
I feel much more confident now.
That is wonderful to hear. Don't forget to review your notes.
I will do that immediately.
Excellent work today. Goodbye. Schreib deine Meinung jetzt mal in die Kommentare und üb direkt mit uns. Let's dive into the nuances of conditional sentences.
Could you explain the difference between them?
If you study hard, you will pass the exam.
So, it is about a real possibility?
Exactly. Now, look at this imaginary scenario. If I won the lottery, I would travel everywhere.
Why do we use were instead of was?
That is a very observant question.
Can we practice with a business context?
If we reduce costs, our profit will increase.
And if we had a bigger budget, we would hire more staff.
Perfectly executed. You used the past tense correctly.
What about negotiating a contract?
If you sign today, we will offer a discount.
If we bought in bulk, would the price be lower?
That is a great way to negotiate politely.
I see. It sounds less aggressive.
Now, let's try a quick role-play exercise. I will be the client and you are the salesperson.
Okay, I am ready to start the pitch. If you subscribe now, you will get free training.
That sounds interesting, but it is quite expensive.
If we offered a monthly plan, would that help?
Yes, that would definitely make it more affordable. Let's pause the role play for a moment.
How did I do with the grammar?
You used both conditionals perfectly in context.
I felt a bit nervous during the negotiation.
That is completely natural for any learner.
Should I practice more with spoken scenarios?
Yes, speaking aloud is very beneficial.
That sounds like a good idea.
Let's move on to some written exercises.
Can I write about my daily routine?
Try using conditionals to describe your ideal day.
If I lived by the ocean, I would surf every morning.
That is a beautiful sentence.
I think I am finally getting it.
You certainly are. Let's wrap up this session.
Thank you for the helpful lesson.
Before we go, let's review the conditional structures.
Could we practice a specific real-world scenario?
How about a business meeting regarding a budget? Imagine you are the manager of a large company.
I would need to reduce the marketing costs.
If you reduced costs, how would it affect sales?
Sales might drop if we spent less on ads.
What would you do if the board disagreed?
I would present a more detailed report.
That is a very professional approach.
Would it be better to hire a consultant?
It would depend on the current budget constraints.
If we hired one, we would save time.
True, but it would cost a lot upfront.
I could suggest a part-time consultant instead.
That is a clever compromise.
Let's change the scenario to a travel situation.
Fine, let's pretend we are at a hotel reception.
I would like to book a double room.
Certainly. Do you have a reservation?
No, I don't have one. Is there availability?
Let me check our system for you. We have one room left for tonight.
Does the price include breakfast?
Yes, breakfast is served from 7.
I will take it, please.
Could I see your passport, please?
Here you go. Do you accept credit cards?
Yes, we accept all major cards.
Can I leave my luggage here later?
Of course, we have a secure room.
That is very helpful, thank you. Was my pronunciation of availability correct?
It was good, but emphasize the second syllable.
Availability. Is that better?
Much better. Your rhythm is improving.
I want to practice more difficult words.
Let's try some vocabulary for international airports.
I am ready to start the new lesson.
First, let's look at common airport terminology.
What does a layover mean exactly?
It is a short stop before your final destination.
I have a long layover in Dubai.
Now, let's practice checking in your luggage.
I would like to check this bag.
Is your bag within the weight limit?
It should be under 20 kilograms.
Do you have any fragile items inside?
Yes, there is a camera in here.
Please make sure it is in your carry-on.
I will move it to my backpack.
Next, let's discuss security procedures.
Do I need to remove my shoes?
Yes, please place them in the bin.
Should I take out my laptop too?
Yes, put it in a separate container.
Is there a liquid restriction?
Liquids must be in small containers.
I will drink this water now.
That is a good idea to avoid waste.
Where is the boarding gate located?
Follow the signs for Terminal B.
Is it far from here?
It is a 10-minute walk.
I should hurry then.
Let's practice announcements now.
What does boarding mean?
It means getting onto the plane.
Is there a delay for flight BA 123?
The flight is currently delayed.
How long will the delay be?
It is expected to be 30 minutes.
Can I get a meal voucher?
Yes, you can request one at the desk.
I will go to the service desk.
Finally, let's review the key terms.
I feel more confident now.
You are doing a great job.
Thank you for the lesson.
Before we finish, let's look at conditional sentences. The first type is for real possibilities.
So, if I practice, I will improve.
Exactly. Now, let's try the second type.
What if I said, if I were rich?
That is a perfect example of the second conditional.
Is the third type even more difficult?
It is used to express regret about the past.
So, if I had woken up earlier, I wouldn't have missed the bus.
That is exactly right. You mastered it.
Can we do some exercises now?
Let's start with a quick matching task.
I am ready to try it.
Take your time and think carefully. Look at these 3 sentences on the screen.
I see a pattern in the verb endings.
Can you identify the conditional type for sentence 2?
It describes an imaginary or unlikely situation.
Now, try to transform this sentence into a question.
Would he travel more if he had time?
That is correct, including the correct tense.
Should we move on to the next exercise?